So, some news regarding Hazbin Hotel's episode list and names was revealed. Before I start the video, I'd like to say that these aren't leaks. This is publicly available information on the United States Copyright Public Catalogue. Secondly, these episode names are considered spoilers. So, if you don't want spoiled, I'd recommend clicking off the video now. In this video, I'll showcase everything and do some theorizing as well. So, a couple months ago, all of the Hazbin Hotel episodes were listed on the United States Public Copyright Catalogue. Included in the list is the names of each episode. There's 8 episodes in total and just information for season 1 at the moment. So the first episode is called Overture. The definition of overture means the musical instrumental introduction to a ballet, opera or musical work. So basically this episode is the introduction to the series and will likely have several songs sung by the main cast. Episode 2 is called Radio Killed the Video Star. This episode title is a reference to the 1979 song by the Buggles called Video Killed the Radio Star. This episode is likely the introduction of Vox. Vox is one of the 3 V overlords in Hazbin. He's also a rival of Alistair. So this episode will perhaps involve those two fighting or arguing, similar to Alistair's comic that was set before the pilot. Episode 3 is called Scrambled Eggs. This is a reference to Serpentius and his egg minions. Perhaps he'll be introduced this episode and become part of the main cast at the hotel. There'll likely be some sort of war or drama that occurs. Or we'll see something similar to in the pilot where he has a battle with Cherry Bomb. Episode 4 is called Masquerade. I have no clue what this episode could be about. Perhaps there's a masquerade ball or something along those lines. Episode 5 is called Dad Beat Dad. Once again, I'm not quite sure what this episode will entail. Perhaps it'll involve Charlie's father Lucifer, that's my only guess. Episode 6 is called Welcome to Heaven. This one is quite self-explanatory, but I reckon some of Heaven's characters will be introduced, such as the Exterminators or Adam and Lute, who are the leaders and were showcased in a past sneak peek. Episode 7 is called Hello Rosie. This one is quite interesting. So Rosie is one of the overlords in Hell and was seen briefly in the pilot as the owner of Rosie's Emporium. Rosie's design and the title of this episode is a reference to the character Dolly Levi from the movie Hello Dolly. Rosie was shown in a past speed draw on Vivzi's channel. She is also from an area called the Cannibal Colony, which was showcased in the Alistair prequel comic. Rosie was also described as being good friends with Alistair. So my theory is that in this episode we'll see Alistair go to the Cannibal Colony to meet with Rosie. Perhaps she'll help with the hotel or just spend some time with Alistair. Personally, I'm really excited for this one, especially since in my opinion Rosie is one of the best designs in the pilot. The final episode, episode 8, is called The Show Must Go On. Similarly to episode 1, I think this is another musical episode. The title could be a reference to the song by the same name from Queen. Adam, the leader of the Exterminators, was seen with a guitar in his sneak peek. So perhaps this episode is some sort of battle between Heaven and the hotel. We likely get some sort of conclusion and then a setup for future seasons of Hazbin Hotel. Personally, I'm really excited. Fans have been a little worried recently since we're approaching the end of summer and there hasn't been any news. But the fact that the 8 episodes were made is a major relief. I think 8 episodes is the perfect amount and gives plenty of time to flesh out the cast of characters and set up future plot points. We should receive more news soon and we'll find out if the show will release this month or if it'll get delayed to a future date. So that's everything. If you agree with my theories on the episodes or have any of your own, let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching.